Hello students, hope you're all doing good. So in the previous session students that we have studied, we did till question number 6 of exercise 17a. Now from in today's session we'll be doing from question number 7. So this is our exercise 17a, okay, and we are in question number 7. So what does question number 7 says, children? Question number 7 says two parallel chords are drawn in a circle of diameter 30 centimeter. Okay, so suppose this is my circle. Okay, there are two parallel chords which are drawn. Okay, so suppose this is my one of the chord and this is my one of the chord. Now what they are saying, children, they are saying that you need to find out what all things are given first of all that you need to see. So the things that have been given is that, see, we'll be just seeing into it. They are saying that diameter is 30 centimeter. Okay, so what is diameter, children? It is understood that if diameter is 30 centimeter, then if I am going to join it like this, this is going to be equal to how much? This is the radius which is there, that will be equal to 15 centimeter. So this also I will be taking 15 and this also I will be taking 15. The length of one chord is 24 centimeter. So suppose, children, for the upper one I am taking this as 24 centimeter and the distance between two chords is 21 centimeter. Okay, so what is distance between two chords means, children? Means this total length which is there, this length they are saying is equal to 21 centimeter. Okay, so what can you see, children, that what is this question all about? This question is like very much similar to the previous one that we have seen. The only thing here is that in the previous question you were required to find out what? You were required to find out the length of the distance between both the chords, and in this particular question you need to find out what? The length of the other chord wherein the distance between the two has been given. Okay, so how are you going to do this, children? For this particular type of question we'll be taking one of the length as x. So suppose this is my AB chord, okay, and this is my CD chord, this is my O, and then here I'll be marking as P and this I'll be marking as Q. Okay, suppose this is what your figure has to look like, children. Okay, now what you have to write, children? You need to write down what? One you will be taking as x. Okay, and the another one will be taking as 21 minus x. So suppose OP distance you are taking as x. Okay, then it is understood, children, that OQ will become how much? Since the total length is 21, this will become 21 minus x. Okay, so this particular thing we have to do and then we can find out the answer easily. Okay, so write down that let AB is equal to 24 because it's not given, you have taken it as AB, and CD is equal to, you don't know. Okay, so don't write CD as anything. CD is only what you have to find out. Now given, write down what is the total length given. Write down given PQ is equal to 21. Okay, 21 centimeter. So you will be writing what? Let OP is equal to x centimeter, therefore OQ will be equal to 21 minus x centimeter. Okay, so this is what you are going to write. And now we'll start what? We'll start the solving part. So what you will be writing? You will be writing that OP is perpendicular to AB. Okay, this implies AP is equal to PB. And this in turn is equal to half of 24, which is equal to 12 centimeter. And then what you have to write, children? As I told you, whenever and wherever you are you are using any theorem, you need to specify the reason or the name of the theorem or the statement that you are using. Okay, so what is the statement here, children? That perpendicular from center bisect the chord. Bisects the chord. Okay, so this is your statement. Now what you will be writing, children? You will be writing that, see, AP is equal to PB you are finding out. So you found out that AP is equal to 24. Okay, and then what you will be finding out, children, you will be finding out the length of OP. Okay, so write down OP in triangle OPA. Okay, write down OA square is equal to, OA square will be equal to OP square plus AP square. OP square plus AP square. Now you have been given what, OA. So OA will be equal to, this implies, write down 15 square is equal to, how much is OP, children? OP you have taken as x. So write down x square plus AP is how much, children? You have calculated that as 12. So this is 12 square. So this implies x square will be equal to 15 square minus 12 square. So this will be equal to how much? 81. 225 minus 144. So this implies how much is the x equal to, children? X is going to be equal to root 81, which is equal to 9 centimeter. Okay, so this particular OP you have calculated as 9 centimeter. And now what you will be writing, children? Since you have calculated OP, we will be now moving to the next part. So in the next part you will be writing what? We have to find out OP is equal to x is equal to 8 centimeter. This is what you have calculated. Okay, not 8, sorry children, 9 centimeter. Okay, now what you will be writing down? Then you will be writing down, this implies OQ is equal to 21 minus x, which in turn is 21 minus 9, which is equal to how much? 21 minus 9 is 12 centimeter. Okay, so you are able to calculate OQ now. So once you know OQ, then you can move to the next part, children. Okay, so what is the next part? We will be now moving to triangle. Write down in triangle OQC. Okay, what will you be writing down? You will be writing down that OC square is equal to, okay, OC square is equal to OQ square plus CQ square. OQ square plus CQ square. So how much is OC square equal to, children? This is equal to 13 square is equal to OQ is how much? You have calculated as 12, children. 12 square plus CQ square. Okay, so this implies what? This implies that CQ square will be equal to 13 square minus 12 square, that will be equal to 25, because 169 minus 144 is 25. Okay, so now what you need to, okay, so this is 15, children, sorry, this is 15 not 13. It looks like 13 in my figure, but this is 15. Okay, so this is 15 square because radius is 15. Okay, so 15 square minus 12 square will be equal to how much, children? 15 square is equal to this is going to be equal to how much? Just a second, students. This is going to be equal to 225 minus 144, that is 81. So how much will be CQ equal to? CQ will be equal to root 81, that is equal to 9 centimeter. So are you done with your answer, children? No, you are not done with your answer, because you don't need to find out how much is CQ, but then you need to find out that how much is the length of CD. Now what you will be writing? You will be writing that OQ is perpendicular to CD. So this implies CQ is equal to CD is equal to 9 centimeter. And then what you will be writing, children? Perpendicular from the center bisects the chord. I'll be doing dash dash dash, you just complete it. Okay, so this implies what? CD will be equal to CQ plus QD. So both of them is equal to 9. So write down 9 plus 9, which is equal to 18 centimeter. Okay, so how much is the length of the second chord that we are getting, children? The length of the second chord is 18 centimeter. Alright, so this is the way this particular sum has to be done. Moving on to the next question, children, that is question number 8. We'll just look into it. So this is question number 8. So in question number 8, my question says a chord CD of a circle whose center is O. Okay, so we have been given the figure, if you can see here, children, is bisected at P by diameter AB. Okay, now given OA is equal to OB, okay, OA and OB has been given as 15, that both of them happen to be the radius. and the length of OP has been given, so we have to calculate the length of CD. Okay, so here what I'll do, children, I'll see the questions which to me will be looking an easier one. I'll be giving you as homework, because there are 3 sub questions. Okay, so here this is C, D, and then I have A, and here I have B, here I have P. Okay, so what I need to find out, I'll just write down this properly, children, because this looks more like D. So this is D, not P. Okay, so here you have been given OA as 15. Okay, OA has been given 15 to me, and also OB has also been given 15. Why? Because both of them happen to be the radius. Next, what has been given, that OP is equal to 9 centimeter. Okay, so this is O. So what I will be writing here, that OP is equal to 9 centimeter. This particular length, children, this has been given as 9 centimeter. Okay, and to me OB has been given as how much, children? 15. So it is understood that PB will be how much, children? 15 minus 9, that is 6. So this is the length of PB. So this is what you are writing. Now you have to find out CD, children. So CD, how you can find out, children? It's very easy. You can just construct a radius over here, and then what you can write down, this is also a radius, so this also will be equal to 15. So 15 square minus 9 square, you will be taking for the first sub question, children, that I am going to give you as homework. You will be taking that OD square is equal to OP square plus DP square. Okay, OP plus PD square. Okay, using this you can find out easily PD square, which will be equal to OD has been given as 15 square minus 9 square. So 15 square minus 9 square will be equal to how much, children? 225 minus 81 is 144. So PD will be equal to 12. Okay, so if PD is equal to 12, so how much will be? See, PD you are going to get 12, so it is understood that CD will be equal to 24. Okay, so you are going to write down the steps properly, and this is why I am just explaining and giving you as homework. You have to write down each and everything, that, children, that perpendicular from the center of the chord bisects the chord, everything you have to write down properly. Okay, so we'll be now moving to the next thing, children, that is our sub question 2, that is AD. So how you're going to find out AD, children? So for AD, it is understood that you need to join these 2 particular lines, the ones which I'll be joining through blue pen. Okay, so this is going to be my AD. So you need to find out how much will this be equal to. Now how you're going to find out this, children? Here also you can use Pythagoras theorem if you want. Okay, so if you are using Pythagoras theorem, that way you can just take that particular question. So there are actually many ways of doing this. Okay, so in one of the ways I'll tell you, see, I can take the, okay, I'll be doing this, just a second, children, so that you can see what we can do, children. You can just see APD is a right angle triangle. Okay, so that is the way maybe we can find out the answer. So for that, what I'll be doing, I'll see first sub question is your homework, second sub question I'll be doing. Okay, so if you can see, if I am joining this particular line, children, since my figure is very hodgepodge, you can just have a look in this particular figure that I have drawn. Now you can write down what? Write down AP will be equal to how much, children? AP will be equal to OA plus OP. So how much is OA given, children? 15. So write down this is equal to 15 plus 9, which is equal to 24 centimeter. Okay, and then we have been given that we found out that PD is equal to how much? PD we found out is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, so now what we'll be writing, in triangle APD. Okay, of course it's a right angle triangle, children. So you will be writing what? AD square will be equal to AP square plus PD square. AP square plus PD square. And this is by what? This is by Pythagoras theorem. Of course, children, you know that this is by Pythagoras theorem. Next, what you will be writing, children? So this implies AD square will be equal to, how much is AP, children? AP we have calculated as 24. So 24 square plus 12 square. So how much is 24 square, children? Is it equal to 576? Yes. Plus 12 square is equal to 144. So when you add them up, this is going to be equal to 0, 2, 1 carry over, 720. Okay, so what you will be writing, this implies what? AD will be equal to root over of 720. So this is how you are going to find out this, children. For calculating this, you can take this as, see, 720 upon prime factorization is going to give you how much? This is going to give you 2 into, then you can be taking this as, okay, 2 into 2. If you just go for complete prime factorization, or if you want, you can write it like this, children. 4 into 5 into 36. See, this is not prime factorization, or else I'll do prime factorization, children, so that is easier for you. Okay, so where do I do that? Okay, next thing I have to find out CB also. Okay, no worries, I'll draw it once again. I should be telling you how to do this, find out root. So this is 720, children. This divided by 2 will be 360. This divided by 2 will be 180. This divided by 2 is going to be 90. This divided by 2 is 45. This divided by 5 will be giving me 9, 3 and 3. So how much I am getting? This is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Okay, children. So when we take out root, this is going to be equal to, out of 2 common things, we'll be taking 1 out common. So this is 2 into 2 into 3 into root 5. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So this is 12 into root 5. So you must be knowing how much is root 5 equal to, children. Root 5 is equal to 2.73. So this is going to be equal to, I'll just erase this, write down, this is coming out to be 12 into 2.73, which in turn will be approximately equal to what? 12 is equal to 24, children, and 0.73 into 12 is going to be somewhere 0.84. So this is going to be equal to almost 26.8 centimeter. Okay, so this is what you will be getting, the length of AD. And what are you using here? You are using here Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now I'll be moving to the last sub question of this particular question, that is you have to find out CB. So is that an easy one, children? So for finding out CB, see what all things have been given to you. So this is what you need to find out now. Sorry, so this is C and this is B. This particular point is B. So how can you find out, children? This is very easy. Here also you will be using Pythagoras theorem. You know how much is the length of PC, right? PC has been given as, we have calculated as 12, and BP we have calculated as how much? We had calculated before, that it is 15 minus 9, that is 6. Okay, so this will be equal to 12 square plus 6 square, that is 144 plus 36, that is root over of 180. So this third sub question is also an easy one, children. Using Pythagoras theorem in triangle BPC, you can find out the answer. Okay, so this was also an easy one, children. The only thing was you had to use Pythagoras theorem in this particular question. We'll be now moving to question number 9, children. So we'll just have a look into it quickly. Okay, so this is our question number 9. So question number 9 says what? The figure given below shows a circle with center O in which diameter AB bisects the chord this. Okay, so this is my figure that has been given, children. Of course, it's given in your textbook. So this is your diameter AB, and this is bisecting what? This is bisecting this particular chord whose name is CD. Okay, and the point of intersection of both of them is E. And the center has been marked as O, as it is always marked. Okay, shows a circle with the center O in which diameter AB bisects the chord CD at a point E. If CE is equal to ED, okay, now what you are saying that CE is equal to ED. CE is equal to ED. Okay, so what you have to prove now? No, you have to find out basically if CE is equal to ED is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, so this is equal to 8. Okay, and then it has been given that this is also equal to 8. Both of them is equal to 8, and EB is equal to 4 centimeter. So I'll be using another ring. So EB means this particular distance have been given as 4. Okay, so now you need to find out what? You need to find out the radius of this particular thing which is there. Okay, so how you are going to do this, children? It is evident that you need to join one of the radius. So suppose you are joining this. Let OC be the radius. Okay, and then what you are going to find, children? See here how you will be writing. This is our question number 9. So this is basically an easy one, but then you should be knowing how to do. So what you will be writing that since CE is equal to DE is equal to 8 centimeter, therefore what will happen? Therefore you will be writing that OE is perpendicular to CD. And if you remember that what is the statement, if we are dropping a not perpendicular, if a line from the center bisects the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. Do you remember this particular theorem, children? This particular theorem says what? This theorem says, if you remember, this was the very first theorem, that a straight line drawn from the center of a circle to bisect the chord. So basically they are saying what? OE is a line which is drawn from the center and it is bisecting the chord. Okay, so what you will be writing here? Straight line from center which bisects the chord. Okay, this is I am writing in short, children. You have to write in full. Bisects the chord is perpendicular to the chord. Chord is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, so why have we done this, children? We have done this just to show that this particular line is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, so what you will be writing? This implies OE is perpendicular to CD. Now what you will be writing? Let OC is equal to radius is equal to R. Okay, so if OC is equal to R, children, it is understood that even OB will also be equal to R. Okay, and then if OB is equal to R, how much is OE equal to, children? OE will be equal to OB minus EB. So OB you are taking as R and BE has been given as 4. So this is equal to R minus 4. So this is an important thing that you have to find out. If you are done with this, then you can easily get the answer. Okay, so now what you will be doing, we will be moving to triangle. So we will be writing like this. See, in triangle OEC, so write down in triangle OEC. Okay, what you will be writing? OC square is equal to OE square plus EC square. OE square plus EC square. Okay, now how much is OC, children? OC you have assumed as R. So you will be writing R square is equal to OE you have calculated as R minus 4. So write down R minus 4 square plus EC has been given as how much? 8 square. Okay, so you just have to solve this now. This implies R square is equal to, just expand this. This is R square minus 8x plus 16 plus 64. Is that right? Okay, now see, this R square is going to get cancelled. So 8x if it goes that side, it gets 8x is equal to 80. Okay, so not x, sorry children, we have taken everything in terms of R, so all of a sudden it cannot go x. So write down 8r. 8r is equal to 80. So this implies r is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay, so this was an easy one. This is the way you have to find out. The only thing is that you have to consider the radius as r, and then you can easily get the answer. Okay, and now we'll be moving to the last sum of this particular exercise, that is question number 10. Okay, so in question number 10, the figure has been given to you already. Okay, so this is the figure. I'll also draw this and this. So this is C, D, A, B. Okay, so this is the thing, perpendicular like this. Okay, so here in the given figure, O is the center of the circle, AB and CD are two chords of the circle, OM is perpendicular to AB and ON is perpendicular to CD. Okay, so means this has been given as perpendicular, and this is also given as perpendicular. Okay, now AB is equal to 24, okay, and OM is equal to 5. So OM they have given as, I'll write down with this pen children, 5. Okay, and then ON has been given as 12. Okay, find the radius of the circle, and further you have been given that AB is equal to 24 centimeters. So it is understood children, if this is 24, this AM will be equal to 12. Anyways, we will be writing this. So here you have to find out the radius. So finding out the radius is very easy children, and then so therefore what actually you have to do here, I'll tell you how to do, and then easily you can be taking this as homework. So you will be writing what? You will be writing that question number 10 I'll be marking as homework, that OM is perpendicular to AB, and in the brackets you will be writing down the reason that OM is perpendicular to AB. This is already given, so no reason for this. So what you will be writing, this implies that AM will be equal to BM, and this in turn will be equal to half of 24, that is 12. Okay, so I am writing directly 12, you will be writing half of 24, and then you have to write down the reason that perpendicular from the center of the chord bisects the chord. So write down everything properly, and then what you will be doing, you will be moving to this particular triangle, that is in triangle OMA. Okay, so you will be writing like this, in triangle OMA. What you will be writing, you will be writing that, see, OA square is equal to OM square plus AM square. So OA will be equal to how much? OA will be equal to, I'll write down children, it will be equal to 12 square plus 5 square. So this is going to be 13. So you will be getting that radius is coming out to be 13 centimeter. Okay, so this is what you will be writing. See, radius you will be getting 13. But then children, as I am telling you, you have to write down very properly that this is by Pythagoras theorem, and all these things you have to write down. Okay, and then what you will be writing down children, next thing that is there is you will be looking into the second sub question, length of chord CD. Now once you are getting that the radius is equal to 13 centimeter, means what children, even this is coming out to be 13 centimeter, and then you will be moving to which triangle? You will be moving to triangle ONC. So in ONC what you will be writing, that CN square will be equal to OC square minus ON square. Okay, you just have to use Pythagoras theorem, then you will be getting the value of Cn is equal to 5, and then how much will be CD equal to, CD will be equal to 2 times of Cn, so this will be coming out to be 10 centimeter. But again children, you have to specify the reason. What is your reason? You will be writing perpendicular from the center of the chord bisects the chord. If you are not writing that statement, then your entire sum is going to go wrong. Alright, so this is the way this particular sum has to be done children. So we are done till all the questions of this particular exercise. So you must have realized that what is most important in this particular exercise is the fact that you have to consider the chord and the perpendicular, and if you are writing down all the things properly, then only you can expect the entire marks. Because only solving this children, that finding out OA is equal to how much, is not going to help. That's why you need to consider and make sure that you remember those theorems, 4 of those theorems correctly, so that you can write down them properly in the explanation part. Alright, so we'll be looking into the next exercise in the next video.